Welcome, my name is Matt, aka Road Jedi 88. I'm kind of addressing a little something here, but we are getting into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Mods Biston. They have him under Rebel Fighter, Rebel, and Rogue One. Now, I have seen Rogue One multiple times, and I do not recall anything about this character. However, I go and try to watch it again and see if I can't pick him out somewhere. Because here's the thing. As I pointed out about the books, like Tales of Mos Eisley Cantina, Tales of Jabba the Hutt's Palace, Tales of the from the Empire, Tales of the Bounty Hunters, there are diary perspectives or journal testimonial perspectives, however you want to go at it, of sideline characters sharing their tale of the events we see in the movies. And, I mean, where so many reactors, they sit there and they watch Obi-Wan cut that guy's arm off in the Mos Eisley Cantina. They're laughing because people look for a second and then they're back about their business. What? No one's scared about what just happened? The book does suggest for some of the characters, yeah, they were a little shaken by it. And then again about Greedo being shot. You know, what? Okay, so we've had one guy get his arm chopped off, one guy gets shot. Some of those people in the cantina knew who Greedo was, and they understood his backstory. In my Star Wars Bounty Hunter game, I shared a little backstory about Greedo. He's actually got a pretty sad past life backstory. The backstory on Greedo is actually kind of morbidly sad, to be honest. It's easy to want to look at him as some random villain coming at Han for nothing, but you get the backstory and it lends perspective. He goes as far back as being friends with Anakin Skywalker, living in the slave quarters as a kid. He got to watch Anakin be freed, you know. But that's Greedo. We'll get to him when we get to him. Anyways, Biston. Like I said, I don't recall seeing him as any kind of lead or secondary character anywhere in Rogue One, but apparently they're claiming that he was a part of Rogue One. What I'm saying is I'm not going to rule that out. I probably just need to watch the film again and see if I can pick him out. Because if he was just simply like a sideline background character, then okay, yeah, he is someone. According to the books, like Tales of something, he is a someone. Nonetheless, everyone is a someone. Everyone is. So Biston, SWGOH.GG recommends modding him with all potency. He's an attacker. You give him nothing but potency, he's not really pushing. You're not putting offense on him like we would with Anakin. So he's not really just like crossing a line on them. We're not giving them health like we could with some of these other attackers, kind of making him a support attacker. He's really, if anything, we're not making him a tank attacker or a support attacker. We're just amplifying his attacker ability. We're just making him more volatile in his attacks with all this potency. That's basically, I mean, we're just like doubling, tripling his attacker abilities. So, however, I suppose if you wanted to throw in offense, that could be a secondary object or a secondary possibility to go with. You could probably throw in some offense, making sure they're activated. And then you could probably get a little bit out of him, like what we do with Anakin. You probably get like a bit of a tank attacker. As far as health goes, I mean, I'm looking at his abilities here, and I'm not really seeing anything. Of course, I need to get his abilities up more, but I'm not really seeing anything that suggests the squad would get much out of him as a support for them. But if you wanted to make him a tank attacker, they probably would. They probably could, because all his abilities are all about combat. They're all combat related. So you can almost take an Anakin Skywalker approach with him if you wanted to. But SWGOH.GG is recommending making Biston triple potency. So we're tripling his attacker skills, his attacker abilities. He's not only an attacker, he's just damn good at being an attacker. It's probably like trying to go toe-to-toe with a Wolverine or a Badger or something, you know? Like, I mean, good luck. Anyways, that is Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Mods, Biston. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comments, questions, suggestions down below. And may the Force be with you. Thank you for following.